hear it all the time. I'm going to wait till the spring. I'm going to wait till the summer. That's a great strategy if that's what you and your family really need, and that's what aligns with your goals, your timeline, etc. But that's also the peak season.
Not somebody who maybe just got their license. No disrespect to it. Just understand that there is, like any industry, a variance between, the people who do this every day as a professional, and then the other group that's just kind of like getting into it. All right, Anthony Misplon.
Yes, sir.
Getting the best possible price. Okay. So how do you secure the best price when you're buying or when you're listing a property? What would you say the first thing on the buy side people should consider is?
Well, I think you need to understand that by seeking a realtor, you're getting somebody who is licensed and experienced in negotiating practices. So especially depending on if you're buying in peak season or off season, you're going to need that strategy that only they really know, because they're going day to day in 100 homes or more, like we do here at the Delia Group, to really understand not only what sells, how it's buying, how it's selling, etc., what it looks like, all those different factors.
Yeah, so what I heard you say is someone who's like an active realtor selling many houses.
Correct.
Right? Like not somebody who maybe just got their license. No disrespect to it. Just understand that there is, like any industry, a variance between, the people who do this every day as a professional, and then the other group that's just kind of like getting into it, which we were all there, right? So nothing wrong with that, but just know who you're hiring at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Right? Don't perceive one as the other, because that could be a mistake. So if I also heard you correctly, timing of the market matters. So tell me a little bit more of that.
Everyone, I think, just buys into this ritualistic approach that you have to buy or sell in the spring or summer. I hear it all the time. I'm going to wait till the spring. I'm going to wait till the summer. That's a great strategy if that's what you and your family really need, and that's what aligns with your goals, your timeline, etc. But that's also the peak season. That's when everybody else is going to be shopping for a home, looking to list their home. So even though inventory could rise, we're in a current 2-year pinch because of our situation. So you're really going to be in that competitive market against multiple buyers with over 40% less available than what was usually available pre-COVID. So at this point, that option then becomes maybe actually making that move in the holiday, right after the holidays, during these winter months where the sellers are very motivated to get rid of the property. A lot of times they're sitting on days on market. They're willing to accept negotiations more freely. There's less competing offers where you might be able to actually get concessions as well. So there's a lot more opportunities to get creative with that financing. And again, seeking the help and advice of a real estate professional can get you to unlock some of those cheat codes to get the best value for your purchase.
So if I heard you correctly, looking for something that has some days on market that may be listed in September or August, and maybe still on the market in November or December, you might move in, you might find someone who's still motivated to be negotiable on their price. I personally have found where I've almost acquired all of our properties in November and December. So I'm a very active buyer from an investment perspective in those months, because I do find them motivated more often. So now let's say you're looking to list. Well, is there anything else to add on the buy side?
No, I think that about covers it. We can move on to the listing side.
Okay, so for the list side, what would you say are some of the factors to consider when you're listing to maximize your sale price?
Well, I think you want to, first impressions are the best when it comes to listing. You don't know if that buyer's going to do a second walkthrough unless it's probably with an inspector when they already have the offer in. So making your home look the best, if that's small improvements, bringing in an agent to go over the market value of your home so that you know not only what your value looks like in today's market and what succeeds, but how to actually strategize in putting that on the market at a price point that's going to sell based on what your needs are. The other things, like I said, staging, doing some minimal repairs like painting and carpeting that aren't that costly, but can also drive up, an immense amount of value when it comes time to selling the property.
Absolutely. So we have location, we have condition, and we have price. Unless we're picking up the house and moving it, we can't do much about location, though we need to consider location when we're doing comparables, right?
Correct.
Because your neighborhood, if you back to, let's just say you're in our neighborhood, you back to Adams as an address, that's going to command a lower price than if you're more of interior of the sub, right? So, and then from there, it's pricing and condition. So you can improve the condition or reduce the price, right?
Correct.
So that's where your staging comes to play. I took over a luxury listing in Shelby not long ago. They had it listed for $850, got nothing on it. Brought in, we relisted it for $850 and ended up selling it for $850 because we brought in some staging. So if you want advice like that from a seasoned professional like Anthony, like myself, go ahead and reach out. We'd love to help you out. Thanks.
Thanks.